Hello, mighty companion. This is Earl Purdy, and I'm going to do lesson 129, which is beyond this world, there's a world I want. Beyond this world, there's a world you want. Beyond this world, there's a world I want. Beyond this world, there's a world you want. Beyond this world of fear, there's a world you want. That's a world of love. I'm going to do it for you. Do it for you. Do it for you. Listen to me now. Beyond this world, there is the world I want. Beyond this world. This is the thought that follows from the thought we practiced yesterday. You cannot stop with the world. You cannot stop with the idea that the world is worthless. For unless you see that there is something else to hope for, you will only be depressed unless you see there's something else to hope for. So our emphasis is not on giving up the world, but on exchanging the world for what is far more satisfying. Now, the emphasis is not on giving up the world, but on exchanging the world for what is far more satisfying, filled with joy, and capable of offering you peace. Think you this world can offer complete peace and joy permanently to you? It might be worth a little time to think once more about the value of the world of separation and the world of fear. Perhaps you will concede that there is no loss in letting go all thought of value here. The world of false perception you see is merciless indeed, unstable, cruel, unconcerned with you, quick to avenge, and pitiless with hate. The world of fear and separation, the false perception gives but to rescind, and takes away all things that you have cherished for a while. No lasting love is found, but no lasting love is here in the world of separation and fear. This is the world of time, where all things end. This is the world of time where all things end. Is it a loss to find a world instead where losing is impossible, where love endures forever, hate cannot exist, and vengeance has no meaning? Is it a loss to find a world instead where losing is impossible, where love endures forever, hate cannot exist, and vengeance has no meaning? Is it a loss to find such a world? Is it lost to find all things you really want and know that all things you really want have no ending, and all things you really want will remain exactly as you want all things that you really want throughout all time? Is it a loss to find that? And even all the things you really want will be exchanged at last for what we cannot speak of. For you go from what you really want to where words fail entirely. You go into a silence where the language is unspoken, and yet the language is surely understood. Communication, unambiguous and plain as day, remains unlimited for all eternity. And God itself speaks to its creation as its creation speaks to God. Do you know that our language with God has no words ultimately? For what our words and God's words say cannot be symbolized. The language between God and the creation of God is direct and totally shared and totally one. How far away from this are you who stay bound to this world? And yet how near are you when you exchange the old way for the world you want? Now is the last step certain, Now you stand in instant space away from timelessness. Here can you but go forward, never back, to see again the world you do not want. Here is the world that comes to take its place as you unbind your mind from little things the world sets forth to keep you prisoner. Value the little things that the world sets forth to keep you prisoner not. And all the things that the world uses to keep you prisoner will disappear. Esteem them and they will seem real to you. Such is the choice. That is the choice. Make it real or let it go. So listen. What loss can be for you in choosing not to value nothingness? What loss can be to you? This world holds nothing that you really want. This world holds nothing you really want. But what you choose instead you want indeed. Let what you really want be given you today. What you really want waits but for your choosing what you really want to take the place of all the things you seek but do not want. Choose what you really want. Love. Practice your willingness to make this change 10 minutes in the morning and at night, and once more in between. Begin with this. Beyond this world, there is a world I want. I choose to see this world instead of this, for here is nothing that I really want. Beyond this world, there's a world I want. I choose to see that world instead of this, for here is nothing I really want. Then close your eyes upon the world you see, and in the silent darkness, watch the lights of love that are not of this world light one by one, until where one light of love begins, another ends, loses all meaning as the lights blend in one. Today the lights of heaven, the lights of love, bend to you, to shine upon your eyelids as you rest upon the world of today. The lights of heaven bend to you, to shine upon your eyelids as you rest beyond the world of darkness, fear, and ignorance. Here is the light of love your eyes cannot behold, and yet your mind can see the light of real love plainly and can understand. A day of grace is given you today, a day of grace is given you today, and we give thanks. This day we realize that we realize that what you fear to lose was only loss. What you fear to lose was only loss. Now do we understand there is no loss? There is no loss. There is no loss. For we have seen the opposite of loss at last, and we are grateful that the choice is made. Yeah, what? We are grateful that the choice is made. Remember your decision hourly. Take a moment to confirm your choice. Take a moment to confirm your choice by laying by whatever thoughts you have and dwelling briefly only on this. Lay aside all the thoughts you have and dwell briefly on this. Dwell briefly on this. The world I see holds nothing that I want. The world of fear holds nothing that I want. The world of fear I see holds nothing that I want. Beyond this world of fear, there is a world I want. The world I see holds nothing that I want. Beyond this world, there is a world I want. The world I see holds nothing that I want. Beyond this world, there is a world I want. The world you see holds nothing that you want. So listen. The world you see holds nothing that you want. Beyond this world, there is a world you want. The world you see holds nothing that you want. Beyond this world, there is a world you want. We said the other day that the world was a false perception. So you could say, the false perception I see holds nothing that I want. Beyond this false perception, there is a true perception I want. The false perception you see holds nothing that you want. Beyond this false perception, there is a true perception you want. Beyond this false perception, there is a true perception you want. The world you see holds nothing that you want. Beyond this world, there is a world you want. Beyond this world, there is a world I want. Beyond this world, there is a world I want. Beyond this world, there is a world you want. Mighty companion, check me out at www.earlpurdy.com and let peace extend from my mind to yours.